Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. It's right, it's Wednesday, new review day here on the channel. Today we're going to take a look in this video of the brand new release. It's the sixth album from this Australian band. It's called Charcoal Grace from Caligula's Horse. Inside Out music. You guys heard George Lemay talk about this on the inaugural edition of the Review Crew over the weekend. I knew George was going to be reviewing this, and I just got my copy last week, so I wanted to take some time to digest this and shed some thoughts on it in today's episode here. Let's take you through the booklet here. Again, like I mentioned, this is the sixth album. So this is one of those bands that I know a lot of people have talked about over the years. I've reviewed an album or two of theirs, earlier in their career, but for whatever reason, I don't know, this band just never really kind of stuck with me. George over the last couple of years has always been, I'm surprised you don't talk more about Caligula's Horse. I figured they'd be right up your alley. I'm like, I don't know. There's just so many bands out there, and I review so many albums by so many bands, and it's just, for whatever reason, their music, if I look back on my old reviews, I appear to really like the albums, but I just never really went any further with them, So I trust George's opinion, and I wanted to make sure I gave this new one its fair due and kind of see what I've been missing here. And I will say, I'm pretty impressed with this album. So let's talk about who's in the band. So we've got Jim Gray on lead vocals, really fine singer. Sam Volin, lead guitar, Josh Griffin drums, and Dale Prince on bass. And I think they have some additional folks here helping on the album. Let me see if I can get you that information. Let's see. Yeah, we've got Sophie Willis on flute and clarinet, Victoria Taylor on trumpet, Samuel Andrews on violin, and Kate Derapas on cello. So you do have some additional folks helping out on strings and woodwinds and horns and things like that. So here, and these guys are from Brisbane, Australia. We've got 9 tracks. A good chunk of it are pretty lengthy tunes. This is not a short album, but it's not a album to me that drags one bit. As far as how do you describe Caligula's Horse, I'm going to call them a prog-metal band. There's plenty of straight prog on this album as well, but to me, the bulk of their music is pretty aggressive and crunchy. I like aggressive and crunchy. There's lots of great chops on here. The vocals, like I mentioned, are just tremendous. And there's a good amount of variety on this album, from the heavy stuff and the more melodic, atmospheric stuff. They do that very, very well. There's one thing I just can't shake about this band is as I'm listening to this album, and again, I've heard some of their other albums, but I don't know them. And I'm like, there's something about the way the band kind of changes things up with the moody stuff and the more technical stuff and then atmospheric and, reminds me, I don't know, Pain of Salvation. Yeah, maybe a little early Haken. There's certainly little bits of Dream Theater here, but they've got a fairly unique style all their own. And like I said, I really like the vocals a lot. As far as the tracks are concerned, it opens and ends really, really well. You've got The World Breathes With Me and Mute. That's the first and the last track. They're both great, each one 10, 12 minutes long. Lots of good riffing, really great melodic vocals, and everything in between is also really, really good. You've got the 2-part Charcoal Grace, which is about 14 minutes long, all told. Gollum is a really good track. Charcoal Grace is 3-part epic in the 4-part epic in the middle. And that is 24 minutes long. So, and it works really well. It takes you on this whole kind of journey. Really, really good. Sales is a good song. Might be my least favorite on here, but it's still really good. Storm Chaser is excellent. I think the 2 bangers at the end of the album are really good. But yeah, I really like this a lot. It's funny. I was watching George's review with the rest of the crew, and Rick Labonte was like, "So, what rating would you give this?" And George was almost dreading having to answer that question, because he was like, "Well," he goes, and again, he knows the catalog better than me, so But he goes that he doesn't know if it's one of the best in their catalog, but it's certainly not less than a 4. So he basically said, "I'm going to wimp out or wuss out, whatever he said, and I'm going to give it a 4.25 out of 5 because it's not quite a great album, which most of us here on SOT 4.5 and above, pretty much great." I tend, again, this is an easy 4 for me, that without question. Is it quite 4.5? I don't know. Because I'm kind of pushing a 4.5, and if like George is thinking that some of the earlier albums are even better than this, you got a really great catalog here, which I need to investigate the rest of it immediately. So I don't normally do 4.25s or 3.75s, I know. So I'm going to go 4.5. I'm going to do it. I really like this a lot. I'm surprised at how much I'm just really, really digging on this. I shouldn't be surprised because it's right within my wheelhouse. I'm more surprised that I haven't targeted this band much before. That's what I'm really surprised at. So I guess I'm not really surprised that I love it so much. I'm just surprised that where have you been all my life type of thing, right? So yeah, so that's my review for Caligula's Horse. Charcoal Grace is their brand new album, 6th album. Let us know what you think of this down in the comments below, as well as your pick. As well as your pick for today. I'm thinking the morning video. Jesus, too damn early. Anyway, let us know what you think of Charcoal Grace down in the comments below. If you haven't heard it, I'll drop the link to their Bandcamp page down in the comments. You can go listen to it. Come back, let us know what you think. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page, our channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. So thanks in advance for all your support there. We'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.